What's up ninjas, it's your boy Onel here, back with another FIFA mobile video. This is a video that I really didn't want to make, but I'm forced to do it. Before I'm gonna talk about the issues with the current market and game, because the market affects the whole game, I would like to tell you that the purpose of this video is to raise awareness, to provide feedback. However, I find it really difficult to control my emotions because of the uncertainty and of the confusion taking place right now. I feel lots of disappointment and I feel somewhat angry, and these are the main reasons for my emotions, guys. Basically, we had a big update on the market this week. However, we don't know how the market works. We didn't get one single word about it. We just see random things happening. It seems like players are duplicated by bots, making the whole market a mess. Prices are staying exactly the same, even though the supply should be getting much smaller. Again, this doesn't make sense at all. Let me give you some examples, guys. I will start with the 79 rated cards. As you can see, I have the filter to 79 players below 185k. These are the exact prices they got bought yesterday. From yesterday until this point, I think at least a couple of thousands cards have been bought and used on SBCs for sure, just in my market, and their price has stayed the same. This is not true in a market, guys. Prices should go up. You can't, it just seems like all these cards are getting duplicated. If you remember last week, lots of the cards were extinct, and I don't know if this is the way EA trying to solve that, but you can't produce cards out of thin air. That makes the whole market unbalanced. That's just not a market anymore. That's not a market. A market is when you buy and you sell, and another player buys your players and you buy players from other players. This is not market, this is something else, and we don't know what it is. We don't know what's happening. Let me give you some other examples. Let's take a look at Bernardo Silva, guys. Another example. You can see him getting bought at 449, 480, 479, 480. And I'm okay with that, guys. I'm okay. Maybe because his supply is so big, he just gets listed at these prices. However, I just don't understand how after every refresh you get the same cards, guys. You get the same freaking cards. Cancelo, the same thing. Cancelo is an 84 rated card, guys. If I see him at 357 as he was yesterday, look at that. He's at 357, 333, 356. This just doesn't make sense at all, guys. How is this possible? Yesterday he was this exact same price. 357, 358. With all these last digits, we don't have 80 rated cards at below 400k, but we have Cancelo with an 84 card at 357. Okay, maybe his supply is so big because of the lunar cards. I get it. But how come his price doesn't rise one single K? He was the same price. I mean, it's clear that his supply is just getting duplicated over and over again. This is not a market. I'm gonna give you one last example, and that is with Dani Alves. 90 rated Dani Alves. His price, there are only a couple of players that you can see there buy now for like 8 milli. Yours are not getting, mines are not getting sold for 6.5, 6.85. And it's not like mines, but they are just not seen by anybody. Maybe if you list them at 4 milli, maybe they get bought. I saw one getting bought at 4 milli, but again, this doesn't make sense. They didn't get sold even at 5.7 yesterday. I tried to sell them for 5.7. They didn't get bought. Another thing that just doesn't make sense. I don't know if EA is doing this just because they don't want the prices to go up again, and they want the prices to stay the same. But there's something really shady going on, and you can't allow this in a market. How can we play this game if we don't understand one of the most, if not the most important feature? Now let's be clear. I praised this game a lot about the recent changes, about the weekend tournament that is more skill based. I think SBCs are a really great addition to the game. The icons have great potential, But all of these are strongly related with the market. All of these good recent changes are going to help because of the market not making sense, because the market is untransparent. You can't make a big update on how market goes and not give us one single update note. You have lots of game changers, EA. Why don't you make one of them do a video on market update? Just tell us you know about these issues. Just tell us you're gonna solve them really soon. Something, anything. All this non-transparent stuff is unfair to everybody. It's unfair to people that are paid to play. It's unfair to people that are free to play and that are investing a lot of their time into this game. And it's unfair to your own game because you're making it less desirable. And people are going to quit, guys. Now let me calm down for a second. The purpose of this video is to raise awareness and provide feedback. It's just that I became a bit passionate because yeah, I care about this. I care about the game getting better, and I just don't like how things are going at the moment. So if you're seeing this video, don't go ahead to Twitter and spread hate messages or blame EA or stuff like that. Just provide feedback. Tell them that we need transparency. I did this yesterday night. I think I sent a message to Tom Khalefi's account, which is one of the developers. I also sent a message to EA FIFA Mobile, even though I'm not sure if somebody looks at those messages. And I'm making this video now because I'm really sorry about how things are going and the direction they're taking. It feels like the FIFA Mobile game is going into the same direction as FIFA 18, the console game. And that's really sad because it doesn't have to be like this. Anyway, this is pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching. Again, don't go ahead and spread hate. Try to spread awareness, provide feedback. I'm probably gonna do a video later on today on some of the icon stuff. But yeah, until next time, I'm out. Peace.